So good morning and welcome to Woman at the Wheel, my YouTube channel. I'm Sue. I am driving around in eastern Ohio this morning. I'm actually, see, I'll tell you where I am here in a second. I'm coming up on Wheeling, West Virginia. I'm not sure what this town is, if it's Bel Air or what. I don't know. But I'm on I-70. I'm still in Ohio. I haven't crossed over into West Virginia yet. It's my favorite restaurant, Bob Evans. If I didn't have two trailers on, I'd go down there and eat some breakfast. I'll do that after I deliver them. So we're, 7 minutes from the West Virginia line, it sounds like. And what I'm doing right now is I want to do a couple of short videos, just site specific. So we're going to run this to the other side of Wheeling, West Virginia, because I want you to see that area. Now I'm not sure how much of Wheeling we'll see because they put in a bypass and you have to take that if you're through traffic. They only allow local traffic through on 70 now. And I'm not sure why, but I'm going to follow the rules here. I don't really have anything that I'm going to follow the rules if I can get over. Yeah, there we go. Getting a little worried there. We'll go ahead and go around. So I'm not sure that we'll see much of the actual town of Wheeling. And I'm not even sure why they route you around it. Maybe just as a traffic control thing, I don't know. But we'll do as we're asked here. Gotta love it when people tailgate you so hard. This guy was right up on my back trailer. This little red car. Okay, I'm fixing to lose my lane. I got some people behind me that are wanting to go a whole hell of a lot faster than I'm going. So this is interesting. They're working on a bridge here. Doing some stuff. Go slow by these guys. Don't want to hit anybody. So as you can see, the hills are really steep here. And they're kind of neat. They're grassy looking, grass-covered hills. And then there's trees in the bottoms and along the fence lines and in the creeks and stuff. So it's really interesting terrain. And even going through these hills, and I've pulled some really steep hills coming through here. I'm pretty sure this is part of the Appalachian mountain range. I'm still getting over 10 miles to the gallon pulling these little tie together, so I'm real happy about that. Extremely happy about that. This very picturesque area here. Okay, so it's exit 3. That makes me think we're probably about 3 miles away from the West Virginia border. Steep hill downward ahead. Yep, this is going to be steep. And I'm pulling doubles, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow down. I'm just going to slow the hell down before I get there. If I need to, I'll engage my engine brake, which will slow me down more, but we'll see. I may not need it. But this is definitely, these are not just hills, this is mountains that we're in. Now the reason I'm going so slow is because I'm pulling 2 trailers at one time. And I don't want to get going too fast down this hill and have to use my brakes very much. I'd rather just let the truck pull the trailers down the hill. Rather than having the trailers pushing the truck. Now these are really light trailers. Between both of them, it's probably not 5,000 pounds. They're lightweight aluminum trailers. Even so, I'm going to err on the side of caution here and just take it really easy. Okay, so I was wrong. It was exit 3, but it's mile marker 5, so that's interesting. We must already be in... No, we can't be. I was going to say we must already be in West Virginia. I guess we could be. I guess we are. I never saw a border sign. No, it can't be because this border's down here. Okay, now this is the part that's good. Come down off this steep hill and we cross the river. So I really wanted you to see this. It's quite beautiful. 75530 is going to be my mileage crossing in to West Virginia. So we just crossed the very tip of West Virginia here, just a short little section of it, skinny little spot. So this is really super steep. This is very steep. I'm just poking along. If I only had one trailer behind me, I'd go a little faster. But with the 2, I don't want anything getting out of line or discombobulated back there. So don't want anything wigging around or going sideways. All right, it's one of these bridges. We don't have bridges like this out west. I mean, you got to get to the Mississippi River pretty much before you see these. Alright, welcome to West Virginia. There we go. This is Wheeling down here. And it goes along the river, left and right, for a long way. And some of these buildings in here are like literally hundreds of years old. This is a very old part of the country. But look how high these mountains are around this. And we're still high up above the river. We're still, you know, like, I don't know, 100 feet higher than the river here. So it goes down even lower. So these are even more dramatic. But they're just really steep, rugged mountains. And I, for one, would hate to have to walk over them. I don't think that would be much fun at all. Okay, now we got to climb back up out of the river valley. And get over in the slow lane because I'm slow. I don't know if you can see the houses down in the hole there beside the road. There's some old houses down in there. Way the hell down in there. Look how steep that is. The whole hill is this steep. I mean, it's just insanely steep hills. I'm losing my lane in half a mile. Doggone it. Get out of this lane while it gets good here. If I don't, I may get jammed up in it. The guy in front of us has got a hot shot load on his trailer. He's got basically one piece of pipe on there. Now that's an oil field hot shot. That's the kind of stuff I used to do. You take one item, or you take one pallet, or, you know, you can take a lot too, but most of the time, if they were in a hurry for it, you take one or two things and get them there fast. That's the difference between oil field hot shotting and what I'm doing now. I'm just hauling trailers. I don't have to be in a hurry like that. And I'm not dealing with the oil industry. Oil field haulers and drivers, CDL ones, they have different regulations for certain things than when you're hauling other types of freight. Like they can haul a longer load without a permit in some places, because some of the equipment they haul is longer, and then they can do different hours. They've got different ways they can work their hours when they're in the oil field. You know, I typically didn't deliver right to an oil rig site. Once in a while I did. Most of my stuff was going back and forth between factories that made the components for the oil field. But I did haul some things, like haul a piece of pipe like that guy's doing, or I'd haul a pump, or some kind of a light stand or something like that out for them. Could be anything, just whatever they needed. You can smell somebody's brakes. That was that steep of a hill. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? I don't know. The hell, I hope this is right. Yeah, somebody's brakes are really hot. It's not mine, because I wasn't using them that much. is a strange deal. Splitting the lanes like this. Skinny construction zone. Skinny, skinny. I guess this is where we meet back up with our lanes. That's really weird. I didn't know it was split there like that. No idea. Cabela Drive. And yeah, it is at Cabela's. Pretty sure. I think they got a big store out here. Look at these hills. I mean, this is insane. They're insanely steep. Can you imagine, like, getting off a boat here somewhere, like Philly or somewhere? I'm not sure how far up the river they came when they came in through Philadelphia, but you'd come in there on a boat and you'd get off, and then you'd have to cross all this stuff to get where you're going. Can you imagine? But a lot of them wanted to just get back, back on the boat. Probably thought, what have I got myself into? Cabela's. They got a big store up here, I do believe. Big, big one. We got one in Oklahoma City too. I think there's another one up in Kansas or Nebraska somewhere I've been by. They got quite a few of them. I don't know which ones are their original ones. West Virginia's got troopers working too. Ohio and West Virginia both. this GPS guy. More construction. Okay, 45 wind flashing. They're not flashing, so. Oh yeah, they are flashing. Oh, that one was. One was, one wasn't. What the hell? Is it or isn't it? I'm going to err on the side of caution here. Okay, we should be crossing into Pennsylvania very shortly. So just a skinny little sliver of West Virginia. Wasn't much to it at all. 2.5 miles to the border. It's 17554.3. 43, so 13, that's what it was, 13 miles across West Virginia through here. There's that little, I don't even know if they call it a panhandle, it's just a little spike, something. A little sliver of West Virginia. Here, give you a view. This is what I mean. If you didn't have to worry about the trees on the side of the interstate, you'd have good view in a lot of places. There's a spot. The trees are so heavy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off and do another one at Pittsburgh separate. So that was Wheeling, West Virginia into Pennsylvania, and I'll see you at Pittsburgh.